Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Shout out Sydney. Sexy love, got the things you do. Keep me sprung, keep me running back to you. Ooh, I love making love to you. Hey, baby girl, you know you're my sexy love. See, first of all, yeah, I know these so-called players wouldn't tell you this, but I'ma be real and say what's on my heart, girl. Let's take this chance and make this.
Welcome to a brand new episode of The Evolve. Man, boy, oh boy. So today I want to talk about Ja Rule. Today we're talking about the Fyre Fest. Now, as you guys may have seen in the intro, it was the Fyre Festival. The Fyre Music Festival was going to be amazing. I mean, it was put on by a guy named Billy and also co-owner and co-director of this big Fyre Festival was going to be Ja Rule. Oh, whoa. It was going to be amazing. We're talking about supermodels. They had supermodels, a private island. It was going to be all types of music. All these music bands were going to come from Blink 182 to Little Yachty to the Migos. It was going to have some great music. Oh, and the food. The food. Yes. Yes. The food was going to be all different cultures, from Indian to American to Japanese. We were gonna have all these types of chefs come in. The food, the music, the private islands. You could even swim with the pigs. I didn't even know that was a thing. But apparently this Fyre Festival was not just going to be a music festival, but it was going to be a vacation, a new life for you just to get away for a few weeks, a couple of days. It was going to be, oh, and then you were going to have these luxurious tents, and it was going to be amazing. Look at these tents. You were going to stay on the beach and then the blue waters. You could swim in these beautiful blue waters. Yes, with the pigs.
All right, thanks everybody.
Like the shirt.
Guys, so for people who don't know what Fyre is, tell the people what Fyre is.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing? Welcome. We are here at the Web Summit. We made it.
All the way.
Well, I'm gonna let my partner in crime here, Billy McFarland, give y'all an introduction of what Fyre is and what it's bringing to the table.
It was the best music festival in the whole wide world. Nothing competed. It was the best festival that never was. Yeah, it never happened.
Me, baby.
Your hips, those thighs,
Okay, so what went wrong? Where do I start? Let's see. Okay, let's start with the supermodels. First of all, we had all these great supermodels in the promo video, and not only that, these supermodels, they were actually on Instagram. They were tagging out Fyre Fest. They were there. They were tagging and they were making posts that they were going to be there. It was amazing, but when people got to the island, first there was no supermodels. It come to find out that the supermodels, they were just used for a promotion. They were not actually there. And one, they paid up to $250,000 for one Instagram post. Yeah. All right. So, but that's just the supermodels. Maybe the music, because it's a music fest, so you're not there for the models. But every single one, they canceled. Every single one, not just a few, but everyone that was supposed to perform, they all canceled. All right. Well, you know what? Maybe you don't have the supermodels, maybe you don't have the music, but it's the Bahamas. It's a private island. You get away. You get away. No. You see, that private island in the Bahamas, it come to find out that it wasn't a private island either. It was just a piece of a bigger island towards the back. It was basically like the parking lot of the bigger, greener, beautiful island. They used the parking. Okay. All right. Okay. So no private island, no music, no supermodels, but you're still in the Bahamas and you still have the beautiful tents and you can just relax in the tents and your vacation is blue waters. Well, you guys know what's coming. It turns out that those luxurious tents was just disaster relief tents that they use in case there's a disaster on the island. Come on, Ja. Come on, Ja. Okay. Oh man, so these people been there for hours. Some people were trapped on this island for 12 to 24 to some days on this island because they couldn't get off. They were stranded there and they must had some food. Please tell me we had the chefs. Please tell me that the chefs were there. You guys obviously know I'm not going to tell you that because what they ate, what they served, let me bring it up here. Yeah! A grilled cheese with salad. It's not even grilled. It's just processed sliced cheese on a piece of bread. We couldn't even get it melted on the island. This is not a salad. They didn't even give them dressing. If you wanted dressing, you need to upgrade to VIP. If you wanted the cheese melted, you're at the Bahamas. It's hot. Put it out in the sun. It's do your own thing. Guys, long story short, the thing was a disaster. And the swimming with the pigs and the blue, you say, well, you're at the Bahamas and you got water, but this part of the island, it was reported that the locals have been having troubles with a shark terrorizing. Guys, it was just a disaster. It was bad. But I'm not here to talk about the disaster, actually. I spent the whole video talking about this. I didn't want to talk about the disaster because here's the thing. Netflix and Hulu, they actually made a documentary of this whole ordeal and they go in detail about it. But what I did want to talk about is that they sold out this Fyre festival. Ja Rule and Billy, I mean, people paid anywhere from $300, well, some people were reported to pay $500, which was the lowest, $500 to $250,000 if you wanted your own little place on the island and whatnot. So there was a lot. The average was about $1,200, it was stated, for a ticket. So they sold out 6,000 of these things. So instead of canceling it, they had everybody come. Thousands of people come. They knew that they didn't have this stuff. They knew that they didn't have it together. And they had everyone come only to tell them once they got there and suffered for hours, some days, that it was canceled. And the guy, Billy, who was in charge of everything, who Ja Rule actually, I guess, partnered up with and hired to kind of put it all together. Billy here, he actually been sentenced to 6 years in jail because of this. He just got sentenced for 6 years and in wire fraud because he was frauding people. He was making fake documents to investors so that they can invest millions into Fyre Festival, because they spent for this festival, they spent a little over about $60 million, so to speak. So a lot of money was put into this. That's what was stated. But that's what Billy. Now, Ja Rule, so Billy was hit with federal charges, and he now is serving years in jail. Ja Rule, on the other hand, he did state they haven't found him guilty of any federal charges, because he is stating that he didn't know anything and that he was fraud, that he was scammed and bamboozled. You know what? Let me just stick up. He said something like that. So at this point in the video, I'm going to put up his Instagram post or tweet. He tweeted this out. Boom. I don't know what it says because I'm not reading it, but I remember he said something about I was fraud and bamboozled too. It's not my fault. So that's what this should be saying. I don't know. I don't have it up on the screen. I'm not seeing it, but I remember him putting that tweet out. So so far they haven't charged Ja Rule with anything. Ja Rule is hit with a lot of civil suits because they're trying to see just what Ja knew. Because well, ignorance in the court of law is not a get out of free. It's not an escape. Oh, I didn't know anything. But if you should have known, you can still get sued. If they find that Ja Rule, you should have known that this was not going to work out, that you didn't have the intents. If they find him guilty of that, then he'll be charged with millions and possible some jail time. So right now, that's what they're trying to see, and trying to see how involved Ja Rule was there. Was Ja there? Ja, at the day of the Fyre Fest, he didn't even show up. He wasn't even there. He was doing concerts somewhere. So, but they're trying to see how much he knew and was he there, and they're doing an investigation right now. So, man, this was a mess. This was a mess. But anyway there, guys, I just wanted to talk a little bit about this. I like to know what you all think. And I do want to tell you guys, you all have to go on Netflix and go watch what they put together. They put together this whole case. They got testimonies from the locals. You get to see it in real time. And it was crazy, but Billy, they filmed like everything for some reason. Their talks, and they filmed everything. All their screw-ups, all their mess-ups, all their plots, they filmed it all. Guys, go watch the Netflix of this. I just watched it last night, and I was amazed. I was like, this is insane, dude. And then watch Hulu. What Hulu did different, they actually got Billy. They actually paid Billy, the one that's serving prison time. They actually got him to do an interview, and you hear from his perspective and what he was thinking. This guy is a manipulating snake in the grass. I mean, this is what he does, and he have a history of it. But I don't want to give it away. I don't even really watch documentary. I can't say that word. Documentaries. I don't really watch them too much, but I watched these. They were about an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes each of these. I watched both of them. Phenomenal. Go check them out. Yeah, this video is sponsored by, I'm not gonna say it because I'll get shut down if they see that. But anyway, guys, I thank you guys for watching. I like to know what you all think. Have you guys watched the documentaries? I think I'm saying that right. Have you watched the Netflix film on this and the Hulu? Which one do you think is best? Me personally, I thought the Netflix did a better job. But anyway, I'll see you guys next video. Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. And as always, keep it positive. KIP. I'll see you guys next video.